Welcome back to Partial Simulation Day 21 on the way. We just finished up Day 20, which was a Sunday, and we had 43 valid submissions. We had 8 correct, we had 35 denials, because the denials now are automatically getting exported out. Now, in the last episode, we also made a automation way for the truck and rail. In today's episode, hopefully we can do the airplane and the ship. They will need a little more help because I'm not sure if it's going to work well. We have over 1,000 partials now, and I also moved my little status thing. We moved next to the desk, which we also moved in the last episode. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. So, let's get into it. All right. Day 22 underway. Again, I'm doing a few videos back to back, so we'll see. We have a little bit of money. Now, I know that thing does cost about 1,300, so we might have to wait until we get the money and then do it at the end of the episode, like we've been doing it, like we do all the work after the video is done. I don't know. So let's go ahead. Get a few minutes of money from doing this. You don't have to do it, just, yeah. Okay, so like I said, in the last episode, we made this automation thing here. Now again, today is rail, so guess what? Turn that unpause it off. It's going to take those packages and then just load them back in. And then on top of that, we're going to start the day. We'll have to, obviously hit the button and all that once it gets full, which it already did. That's going to give us quite a bit of money. You know what though? I'm gonna pick this up for right now. I think I'm just gonna pick it up for right now, just so I can. Actually, what I want to do is I'll do it that way, then we can just pick them up here. We also in the last episode moved this, or I think we did this. We moved this guy here, so it stamps these guys because these guys don't need a stamp. So, and we moved our little stats thing here. Another 8 valid. So we just have to validate what type of thing it is. I believe it's only rail. Yeah, it's only the it's only truck and rail today. Okay, so let's put it here, see what it does. It should just go straight. It did. Good. And it's gonna get backed up because of all these packages here, but that's okay. In a minute we'll have a submission here. So we already have 24 submissions already because of all those packages that we had. Alright, what's this? Airplane, okay. So like I said, once we get the other two in, I think that's all we need. Actually, it might, yeah, no, it might be, we'll see. So got some denials going in. Accepted. Okay, that's emptied out now. What are you? That's air, okay. Fine. So the exception one's coming this way, the denial's going that way. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. And so once we get the other ones done, we'll be able to really go through everything. And we have one denial in there right now. We have a few coming in right now. Another airplane, okay. Airplane will be another big one, I think. There's a lot of flight ones going out, and in the ship one too. What's this one? Rail, okay. Grab it. We'll put it here, see what it does. Try and go that way, because that's, it should go that way, because the rail, yep, it's going that way. Rail. So it'll take a little longer to get there, but it will get there. How are we doing over here with denials? Okay, we're doing pretty decent. So like I said, we just need to get a few more of these. So in here, we can buy bills. Okay, so we need to do this right. I think we need 2 of these, right? That is just barely enough that we have. Okay. And then we probably would need, I'm gonna guess, a few more of these guys. And then maybe some curves, but I'm gonna wait on that, because we, you know. Okay, we got some coming through now. Oh, that's the airplane. What are you? Your rail. Your airplane. Airplane. Alright, let's go get our packages. Okay, so is there a way, acid, can we flip? No, it's coming this way, right? So it's coming this way. Okay, good, we're good right now. Oh. So if it's coming in this way, right, we want to have marine, none. So here's what we need. We need to have, yeah, we're gonna have to have 1 for each one. So we'll have 1 for air. Down here. And it looks like this is full, so we come over and do our submission over here. Okay, so where's this other one that we bought? So if we have this one for air, right, and then this one for not real, marine, right, and then none, all, well, obviously all would be anything that's not rail, right? I'm thinking that's how it would work. So, so if I none there, and then so that should just go all through all three. Rotate. Okay, see? So it said air, and that's boat. Okay, sweet. So anything that is air or that will go this way, and then anything not, it would go that way into that system there. So these are all the packages for these areas here, except for this. So now we just gotta take these, right, and do a system over there. Now we can always change these up too if we need to. But now, we don't need to worry too much of those. So let's go over here and get these submitted. I'm just gonna, oh, we had more of these over here, didn't we? That's okay. And I know we had another one over here. Okay. So far, 56 partials will land in. Okay. So this right here is perfect. We might... I mean, air's right there, so we can leave that. I might want to reverse these, but we'll see. So right now, everything should be... I mean, okay, all these are done, except for these two. So let's see where they go. Okay, we got a truck there. It's checking it. And then it's checking it here. And it just goes right in. Obviously this is full, so we're gonna have to submit that. So we're making some good money actually right now. Okay, so this is gonna be out here. Oh wait, that was rail. Sorry. Go ahead, rail. How many more? Do we have any more coming this way? Okay, so let's go ahead and submit that one. Good. We might want to move this again, but we're gonna have to use over the denial or move the denial. We can always move the denial. Move it over so we can add the shelving for everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. So everything is working like it should. That's our TV. Ah. Okay. Let's submit the last few that we have up here. We'll go get these put in where they go in the ship area. which again, I think ship goes out tomorrow, actually, so we should be able to get those out. So we did 83 packages today. That's really, really good. Right now, I'm gonna leave it like this, but we added the automation of that now, so that's decent. Let me put this up here. So yeah, we got now we have the dividers for each item, which is good. We have a little money left over from everything. So right now, it's just a matter of getting everything into the area that they need to go. Like, literally taking it from this stage now, right? And then having it come over here into lines over here, so when we do get the shipments of those items out, like rail, like the air, we definitely need to pause. Now my next thing is ASCII. I think this would be perfect because we can ASCII. Let's try to set this up. Like I said, try to do a little bit of everything a day. So we'll need 2 of these, right? 1 for each one. Not unless we joint them up, send them over. But I think I'm gonna keep them separate because I'm gonna have to use 2 more of those machines, and there's really no need for 2 of those. Just have 2 of those goes over. 1 goes there, 1 goes there, pretty much. So we'll need those. We'll need 2 unloaders and 2 loaders. How much is that? Okay, so that's pretty much what we need. Then we already have the pausing conveyors, right? We'll need some of those. I don't know. We'll probably need 2 curves, probably, maybe more. How much? Okay, so that's $4,000. Okay, I think that. We'll get 1 more. That should be good enough. So we'll check out for all that. And we'll bring that stuff in and try to set this up. Why not, right? It's only been a few minute video. I mean, not a few minutes, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna put my table right here. I guess we'll just kind of move it here. So if I hit Q, there's that one. Right, is that the... So that one's here... Oh, that's gotta be over on another one. No, too much. Should be right here. There's that one. That one's there. Okay. And then we need we might need bigger shelves too. You know what I mean? So we'll need a little more of those. Because these are unloaders or unloaders. We got our two curved ones, so like one would go here. One would go or one would go there, one would go there, right? Unloader, unloader, reloader, and we'll need more of those conveyor belts. Oh, we already have one. So we don't need to order that, okay. I thought that we had some over there. So that will bring these over here. And this is air. So which one's air? Is this second one here? No. So what I want to do, make this be marine. Make that one be air. Sorry. Because the air's right here, right? So air's right here. So basically, do we have another one of just the, good. Ah, so we're gonna have this. So which one is this? I don't even know. Okay, so red is unload, right? No, red is load, okay. I'm gonna do it this way. I might need a joint. Because if yeah, I'm gonna do a joint. So I'll need 2 joints. At least get 1 for right now. If I can get 2, I will. But I think they're like 350 bucks, right? Yeah, they're 350. That would be. Oh, we have enough. Okay, we'll get them. Okay, where's my my crate? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I mean, it's only 2 items, so I probably can just grab it myself. But so if I do 2 of those, right? Oh, wait a minute. We don't need this. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll keep them. But, we just need a corner. Because technically, if that is paused, this unload. Well, we gotta take all these packages off. But, yeah, that should be it. So we'll need. So we're gonna have to do. Flip. Rotate. So if I do that, right? Well, no, I think it's gonna be on this line here. Since that is paused, it won't go down. Okay, good. And we need a loader. Where's my loader? Is it this one? Yeah. So we're gonna right, that's a loader. Okay, unload this guy. And there's that. Yeah, good. It's taking care of those. What are these? Oh, these are those corners I bought that I didn't really need. Okay. This is gonna come over here for this setup. The nice thing is these lines are pretty long, so even if I do get a lot of packages, we should be fine. Oh, they don't go over, okay. If it's full. Which is okay. Because I think air goes out tomorrow. Okay. So there's air. We'll need another one of these guys because we have to jump over this lane. And do we have a curve? We should have a curve somewhere here. No. Did I use both curves? I think I did. This unloader. That is the thing we don't need. And this is unloader for this one. Okay. So this is, okay. So the unloader is yellow, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead and just, and then we'll just have a curve here. Unloader. And then a loader. I am going to leave it over here because we're going to have a lot more boats anyway. So if I do it this way, I mean, it's going to be a lot more conveyor belts to do that, but we can easily do that. I know air goes out more. That's... Do I do air here or do I do... not? Because if I do this one as I originally was, I won't have to jump. I just... Because then I don't have to jump. You know what? That might be better. So if I do that... Um, I mean, it's not going to really affect that much for right now. I mean, the only thing it might affect is this. So if I move this over here, right? Right. Yeah, right there. And then we do that. And do that. Okay. And then we just need a curve. Because in that curve, would just go boom, right? So we gotta switch these back. Oh, wait a minute. We did do it. Huh! It says air. Okay, so we did do that. Okay. So I put them on the wrong line. So that makes more sense to do it that way. I'm just gonna... I want to make sure these boxes are good and not... Okay. And that's actually better because... Well, not really, but that's fine. So all of these will go in once it's that day. So now we need... We're still going to need a few corners for this. Can I... There we go. Okay. Pick up there, and then that. That's so we need at least 2 more of the halves, which are like 150 bucks, which I don't think we have enough money for that. And we do. Okay. Barely enough, but we do have it. Where's my crate? So we'll do one there, and then as we need, we need a few more. We'll at least get the curve there and the curve into that. We'll need another one after that too. But we don't have any more, so we don't have any money. So we'll have to wait until we get some money to finish that line. And we also need a lot of straight ones too to do this, so. So this goes like this. This. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do this first. Because then it will at least get this line started. Okay. How many? Do we have any other? Good. I'm gonna grab. I think I would rather put it here than down there. What's this? Is this another straight? No. Okay. These are corner ones. Okay. Yeah, so those are the denials that go that way, and then we got the exceptions going this way. That's perfect. That's interesting how those are just sitting like that. Is that it? One more maybe? So we'll need, so that's what I'm saying with this one in particular. Do we have enough room to bring that down? We might have to move it over and then down, so we can loop it back and forth, or, wait a minute. Okay, what I might do with instead, turn it here. Oh, but or we could turn it here, have it go that way, turn it into that, then do the loop at the back. That one might want to do, might be better. I might eventually, like I said, move this line too, just so it's more spread out. You know, we don't need all these conveyor belt. Like I said, if it gets to here, gets declined, right? We put the sticker on here. Right? Then we can turn it here, right? And just go straight back. And that would shorten it up a little bit. We just have to move this line over. Both of these lines over. Or, instead of it coming this way, we can have it go that way and go to that door over there. Forget the automatic thing. Okay. Well, that's going to be enough for today. On the Monday game, get it? Monday. This is Monday. So we had 83 submissions so far. Well, in today. Not bad. And all we had was 2 types. So the next day, I think we're gonna have at least one of the other ones. I think it's airplane, maybe boat. I think it's boat. Actually, I think boat does go out. I don't know if air goes out. Let's see, cargo type. Yeah. So tomorrow it'll be the shipment of the boat, which we have quite a bit. And then the next day would be air, and then rail, truck, and then the day after that would be the air again. So air is twice a week on Wednesday and Friday. Everything else is rail or truck. Okay. And then on the weekends, obviously, we don't have this. Okay. I'm gonna leave this active. That's fine. So in the next episode day, it'll be these guys, which is a lot. And then maybe we can rerun this line that way. It's once a week, so we gotta figure out how to save all of them correctly. But yeah, I mean, I think this setup is getting pretty intense. I mean, if you look at it all, you know, we have our denials, our exceptions. So all of our denials go straight through to the denial. Our exceptions go right to our exception area. Hold on here. Okay, did you? Just have a little bit of package that are stuck because we can't send them out. But the air, like I said, air will be the next day, or the shipment tomorrow will be the sea, which is only once a week. The day after that will be that one, which we have a lot of. We might have to take it off or try to loop that back around as well, or figure out how to do it so it's better. because we got a lot of packages for the air, and we're probably gonna get more. And obviously the denials just go into deny. But yeah, I mean this setup looks pretty decent, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below what you would do differently. You know, if you would do something differently. Yeah, so we have that will go out tomorrow with a few extras. Then we can, yeah, so everything else will go out tomorrow. Except for the ones that we have a backlog of stuff already. That'll be the next day. But like I said, we can loot these back and forth if we need to, and that's what I want to do. So I might move this, this way, or shorten, or even better off, reverse this, go that way. You know what I mean? Because that is a denial one over there. So we could just have it loop that way into there. You know, this one's closer. But then we wouldn't need those overlaps. So we could do it that way. And the other thing we can now do is if we did do this, right? We can move it over, we can open up the next sections here, which I believe this section is for $3,000, and this one is probably the same amount. Yeah, 3,000. So we could purchase these. I know if we purchase this, we won't get anything unless we purchase this one and that one. So if we purchase those, we could actually do everything over here, right? Because we already have, and we would just use a pause for rail, right? When it's not rail day, and we just have it sorted out to each truck. You know what I mean? So we can have, I don't think we'll have a backlog of this, but, you know, it's just submissions. So we can just have that one not have a pause. This one, we could just take the pause from over there, have it here, right? Denials could just go right in there. And then these two could just be just like they are, you know? Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Because I can move this over here if we open up that section. And it would just have to move it, you know? So that's something that would be a thing to do. We just move all these over, and then just buy all the conveyor belts that we need. All denials we go into denial like we've been doing here. We already have the stamps, so it wouldn't take too long to do that. And then all the exceptions would go through the same type of thing of the exception. You know, I wonder if they could make this smaller though. Deny. Sticker deny. Because right now it's using quite a bit of room. It's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's using. I think you don't have to. I think you could just have it boom, boom, boom. So you could have extra space, like not extra space. I think this you would, but then like this to this, we just use this corner pick, pop it in, pop it in, pop it in, pop it in. And have denials go that way. So yeah, we'll look at that, like I said, in the next episode, or we'll look at it. But the next day will be a Tuesday in the game. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So we did a little work in here, and that is gonna do it for this day in particular. So, nothing in the truck. Alright, we're gonna go have our little sleepy poo here. And we'll save the game. And, yeah, so day 22. A lot of parcels went out. Obviously, we had a few that could go out. We had, you know, a few. We had, what was it? It was, we had the rail and the denial. So, on this day, like you said, we had 45 correct, 38 denial. Again, a lot of those correct were from the other day when we didn't have the truck. We only had the truck. You know, we only had truck. Today we had rail and truck. So, 83 correct total, 38 denial, 45 accepted. Next day we'll have both of these, plus we'll have the one for the ship. So we did spend a lot of money. We did get a lot of money on the partial. So if you didn't like these videos, I enjoy, like I said, videoing these, editing them, all that good stuff. So we'll see you in the next. We're gonna go ahead and continue this, and then we are actually getting up there in partials too. So we're getting a lot of partials in and all that. So yeah, we only have $20 in our name, but that's whatever. So I want to thank you for watching today's episode. Until the next episode, I'm gonna wait until it loads. Until the next episode, I'm gonna say what I normally say in my videos, and that is bye bye for now.